Later.
Thank you. Are you okay?
Blood.
Shit, these stairs are crazy.
Kendall Jenner, who was recently in the news for a terrible fall down the stairs, is now facing the possibility of a miscarriage, adding yet another painful moment for the Kardashian-Jenner family. Her loved ones are deeply concerned about both her and her unborn child's health following this surprising and heartbreaking news. In this update, we'll explore the latest information on Kendall's condition, the response from her family, and the overwhelming love and support she has received from her fans. After her fall at her Los Angeles home, Kendall was transported to the hospital, where doctors performed rigorous testing to assess her injuries. Initially, doctors believed her injuries weren't severe enough to require further treatment. However, concerns about potential pregnancy complications arose when Kendall began experiencing severe abdominal pain in the days following the accident. According to a source, Kendall knew something wasn't right due to the excruciating pain she was in. Her doctor recommended that she return to the hospital for additional tests, which she did immediately after contacting him. A battery of tests is currently underway to determine whether the fall has had any effect on her pregnancy. While doctors remain hopeful about Kendall's recovery, they've also issued a stern warning. She must rest completely to avoid any further complications or worsening of her condition. This unforeseen health scare has left Kendall feeling utterly devastated, both physically and mentally. Sources close to the supermodel have revealed that she has been crying non-stop, unable to control her emotions. She is overwhelmed with worry and uncertainty about what the future holds for both herself and her unborn child. Kendall is absolutely heartbroken. A source added that she is blaming herself for not being more careful, despite everyone around her offering reassurances that it was just an unfortunate accident, something beyond her control. Even with this support, Kendall cannot shake the overwhelming sense of guilt and shame she is feeling. As an expectant mother, Kendall has been doing everything within her power to ensure a smooth and healthy pregnancy. She's followed all medical guidelines meticulously and has taken extra precautions to protect her baby. The mere prospect of a possible miscarriage has been a devastating blow to her morale. It's something she never imagined facing, and the fear of losing her child has taken an immense emotional toll on her. Kris Jenner, the matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner family, has immediately stepped in to provide her unwavering support. Known for her strong protective instincts and deep love for her children, Kris has been a constant presence at Kendall's side throughout this crisis. She has been at the hospital, ensuring that Kendall is receiving the best possible care. A family insider shared that Kris hasn't left Kendall's side since the incident began, pouring all of her effort and energy into being there for her daughter and the unborn baby. To further support her, Kris even brought in top doctors to ensure Kendall is receiving the highest level of care possible. In addition to being Kendall's emotional anchor, Kris has also taken charge of managing the intense media attention surrounding the situation. Given the Kardashian-Jenner family's high-profile status, news of Kendall's health emergency has sparked a whirlwind of speculation and public scrutiny. Kris has been working tirelessly to control the media frenzy, doing everything in her power to protect her daughter's privacy during this difficult and incredibly sensitive time.
Taking it out on us. Kendall. Je veux savoir pourquoi tu m'en veux comme ça. Ça. Je suis super contente d'être en vacances avec tout le monde, mais là, je suis complètement dégoûtée. Je peux pas.
While Kris understands the public's anxiety and concern, she has made it clear that Kendall's health and well-being come first. To strike a balance between protecting her daughter and keeping the public informed, Kris has occasionally released brief, measured statements, offering minimal but necessary updates while maintaining Kendall's dignity. In this moment of crisis, Kris continues to stand as a pillar of strength, not only for Kendall but for the entire family, demonstrating her fierce dedication to her children's well-being in the face of unimaginable stress, to keep the public informed while protecting Kendall from added stress. Kris and the family have been providing periodic updates about her condition. They've ensured that Kendall doesn't have to deal with any extra pressure during this already overwhelming time. The entire Kardashian-Jenner family has rallied around Kendall, offering their love, support, and prayers as she faces this difficult period. Kendall knows she is not alone in this battle, with her family standing by her side every step of the way. However, Despite this unwavering support, the worry still lingers. For now, Kendall can only focus on her rehabilitation and pray for the best possible outcome for both herself and her unborn child. Her life is in serious jeopardy, and the fear of losing her baby has shaken the entire family. While they hold on to hope, the reality of the situation is increasingly grave. Physicians have raised significant concerns about Kendall's current condition, as the repercussions of her recent fall may not only endanger her pregnancy, but could also put her own life at severe risk. The trauma she experienced has caused immense internal stress, which in turn has elevated the medical risks for both Kendall and her child. As the situation grows more worrying, medical teams are doing everything in their power to stabilize her. However, the severity of the situation has become even more apparent. A source close to the family revealed the awful reality Kendall is facing. Doctors have made it clear that her condition is critical and things could deteriorate at any moment. This uncertainty and the constant worry have left Kendall and her family on edge as they wait for any sign of improvement. With each passing day, the hope for a positive outcome is being tested, and the situation remains incredibly fragile. Kendall's stomach pain has been escalating, and there is now a very real concern that she could lose her baby. The troubling part of this situation is that her vital signs have shown signs of instability, which means her own life could be at risk if her condition worsens further. This devastating revelation has left her entire family traumatized and deeply concerned. Kris Jenner, who has long been the steady backbone of the Kardashian-Jenner family and business, is struggling to keep her composure behind the scenes. Sources close to the family report that Kris is terrified. She's been informed that if Kendall doesn't get complete rest and avoid any form of stress, things could take a catastrophic turn, one that no one is prepared for. The entire family is doing everything within their power to ensure Kendall's stability, with a team of medical specialists on standby around the clock to monitor her condition. Meanwhile, Kendall's followers have been flooding social media with prayers, words of encouragement, and messages of support, hoping for a miracle that would protect both Kendall and her unborn child. The gravity of this situation has turned what is an intensely personal crisis into a moment of collective pain and concern. Millions of people are standing behind Kendall during this heartbreaking time, offering her love and support in every way they can. The entire Kardashian-Jenner family has gathered to be by Kendall's side, but it's been Kylie Jenner who has stepped up most notably as a source of comfort. Kylie has shown unflinching support during this tough period for her sister, visiting her frequently and offering words of encouragement. An insider shared that Kylie has been Kendall's rock, constantly reminding her sister to stay positive and reassuring her that everything will be okay. Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian have also expressed their deep concern and solidarity. Khloe, in particular, took to social media to share a heartfelt message. "Family is everything. We're here for you, Kendall, always." The news of Kendall's suspected miscarriage has led to an outpouring of support from followers around the world, as social media platforms have been flooded with messages of love, prayers, and well wishes. The hashtag #StayStrongKendall began trending within hours of the news breaking. One fan remarked, "Kendall has always been so brave, but no one should have to go through this. Sending love and prayers for a full recovery." Another wrote, "We adore you, Kendall. Stay strong for yourself and your baby. You've got this." While the majority of fans have been overwhelmingly supportive, there have been some critics questioning the family's decision to remain in the public eye during such a deeply personal moment. Despite this, for Kendall, the support from her fans has been a source of great comfort during this tremendously difficult time. Medical professionals are actively monitoring Kendall's condition, although no official diagnosis has been confirmed yet. Physicians have advised Kendall to remain on complete bed rest and avoid any physical strain in order to safeguard both her and her unborn child's health. The medical team is doing everything they can to protect both Kendall and her baby, and a source close to the family has confirmed that they are taking every possible precaution to ensure a positive outcome. As the family continues to come together during this critical time, the hope for a miracle remains, and the love and support surrounding Kendall from her family, fans, and medical team give her the strength to keep fighting. The situation remains incredibly delicate, and despite some progress, everyone is anxiously waiting to learn if Kendall's pregnancy is viable. If it is, Kendall will likely require constant medical care and monitoring for the remainder of her pregnancy. Given the intensity of what she's facing, it's a situation that is still uncertain, and everyone is holding their breath, hoping for the best. Though Kendall is overwhelmed by the weight of this experience, she is doing everything she can to stay hopeful. Those close to her describe her as resolute in her determination to fight through this, not only for herself, but for her unborn child. She is understandably upset, but at the same time, her strength is remarkable. A close friend of Kendall's revealed that she is acutely aware of the immense love and support pouring in from all sides. This realization has become a source of strength for her, encouraging her to remain optimistic despite the overwhelming circumstances. Kendall knows she is surrounded by a strong network of people who are rooting for her, and she's using that as motivation to stay positive. She recognizes that this is a painful and uncertain moment in her life, but she is choosing to focus on the overwhelming love and support from her family, friends, and fans, rather than the struggles she's currently facing. The Kardashian Jenner family, true to form, has already begun exploring ways to provide the most effective support to Kendall as she moves forward. Kris Jenner, known for her meticulous planning and fierce protective instincts, has reportedly started making preparations to ensure Kendall receives around-the-clock care. Kris is working tirelessly to put in place the best possible support system for her daughter, ensuring Kendall's every need is met during this trying time. Kylie Jenner, showing her unwavering commitment to her sister, has even offered to temporarily move in with Kendall once she is discharged from the hospital. This way, Kendall won't have to navigate this experience alone, and Kylie will be right by her side, offering constant emotional and practical support. The bond between the sisters has been incredibly evident during this time, with Kylie showing immense care and determination to be there for her sister every step of the way. The entire family is stepping up in whatever ways they can, doing everything within their power to help Kendall through this challenging period. From emotional support to practical arrangements, they are committed to making sure Kendall feels surrounded by love and care as she faces this uncertainty. The strength of the Kardashian Jenner family is on full display as they continue to rally behind Kendall, focused on providing her with the strength and support needed to navigate the road ahead. An insider close to the Kardashian Jenner family shared that this incredibly challenging situation has unexpectedly brought them even closer, strengthening their bond in ways they never anticipated. The family has become even more united, their commitment to one another unwavering. Together, they are focused on ensuring that Kendall feels loved, safe, and fully supported as she navigates this painful moment in her life. Everyone around her is making a conscious effort to remind her that she doesn't have to carry this burden alone. As Kendall faces one of the most difficult and heart-wrenching periods of her life, the love and encouragement from her family, friends, and loyal fans have been a constant source of strength for her. This support is providing her with the emotional foundation needed to endure, and while the road ahead remains uncertain, one thing is certain: Kendall is not alone in this battle. The collective support of her loved ones is empowering her to face this challenge with optimism and perseverance. Kendall's resilience, coupled with the unwavering love from those around her, gives her the strength to move forward with hope, even in the face of adversity. Her family has shown that, despite the hardships, they will be there every step of the way. This period of vulnerability has highlighted just how important it is to have a strong support system, and Kendall is certainly not lacking in that department. What are your thoughts on this heartbreaking turn of events? Share your opinions in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to stay updated on Kendall's recovery and get more exclusive stories from the Kardashian Jenner family.